Hello, hello. What is going on? Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Give some time for people to show up here. How's everybody doing? Give some time for people to show up. Sorry for having to adjust it to today from Wednesday, my normal day, but just had some stuff going on with work and whatnot, and yeah, it was gonna be too close with my job being done for the day and then trying to stream, and it was going to be kind of rough. So sorry for not streaming on Wednesday as normal. What's up, Rushlock? What is up, Rushlock? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you are having a good day. Glad to see you here. Thank you, sir. James V. I am here. We may begin. Yes, we may. What is up, man? What is up? Hope you're doing okay. You and the family. Sleepy Ride. What's this new card I can't read. What's this new card you got? I keep hearing about. Well, you'll find out. This is not going to be an unboxing stream. I actually just did a video, um, recorded a video about it beforehand, so it's going to be probably dropping tomorrow. But I go into a lot of detail about. I go into a lot of detail about why I got the card, the benefits of the card, why the timing now. But I unboxed it because a lot of people don't really talk about it, and so I wanted to show exactly what it looks like, what comes in the box, I went over my credit score at the time that it pulled and all that good stuff. So, but I did a long form video on it, um, where you all can watch that tomorrow. But here's a sneak peek. That's all I'm going to say. What is, yeah, yeah, the unboxing video. I thought about doing it on the stream, and I thought, because the box is kind of big, and I was like, I don't know. I didn't open it beforehand, so I wasn't sure what was inside. I I didn't want to dox myself accidentally, so like Joe does. So it's like, I'm gonna just record this instead. It'll be a freeform video, but there you guys have a sneak peek of what it is. Um, but yeah, watch the video. It was a good unboxing. So it's really cool actually how the presentation of the card and everything is really nice. It's actually a really nice card. What is up, Juan Garcia, my friend? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing good, sir. Chad of Chad's Money Minutes is in the house. What is up, Chad? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're warm because it's not very warm in Kansas City right now. So it is December in KC. So good to see you, man. Hope you and your family are doing good. Juan says, John got my US bar annual fee hit on 12/10. Called US Bank yesterday to PC to Altitude Connect. Thank you for your service, US bar. Rip. Yeah. Altitude Connect's a great card. Um, I mean, it's not the it's not the US bar, but it's still a good card anyway. So give some time for other folks to show up here. 6 people. I didn't realize that Philip is also streaming today. I didn't know that. So it's hard to find. I know Spencer streams on Wednesday nights, so I compete with him. I wasn't going to be able to stream Wednesday night because work was it was a rough day. So I'm like, I wasn't in a frame of mind. I just wasn't feeling it. So I moved it to today. I did not realize it's hard to find days of who's not streaming. Is there a day open? And so I didn't realize that Philip was streaming until just right before I went on. So oops, but I wasn't going to move it again. But Kevin, what's up, Kevin? Hope you and the family are doing good, man. Do you know HSBC Bank Elite MasterCard, UBS Visa Infinite, and CNB Crystal Visa Infinite? I have never heard of CNB. I do know of HSBC. Bank Elite Mastercard, and I have heard of the UBS Visa Infinite. Um, I've looked at the HSBC card, man, like 2 years ago, but it's like, it wasn't gonna do much for me, so I never looked at it again. But yes, I have heard of 2 of the 3 cards. Philmo, what's up, man? Have to catch the replay. Okay, have to catch the replay, brother. Boss said we had to go to casino today. Mitch Love. Boss said we had to go to the casino. Okay, hey man, the I'm assuming the boss is Gary. No problem, dude. Understood, man. Hope you catch the replay, man. Thank you. Kevin, the annual fee is 495, 650, and 400. Yeah, I hadn't heard of the pardon me. Like I said, I had not heard of the CMB card, but I have heard of the HSBC one and the UBS one. So 495, 650, and 400. Whew, man. James says people stream every night, it seems. It would be tough to find a perfect time. Yeah, I don't yeah, I know. I mean, I know that I try not to do it on Mondays or Tuesdays because Monday's Sledge's time and Tuesday's Joe's time. So I'd really try, and I didn't know when I picked Wednesday that Spencer did Wednesdays because honestly, I haven't watched Spencer in a couple of years to be 100% honest with you. So um, I didn't know he streamed Wednesday nights. So it's like, okay, well, what day is available? It's just like it is what it is, I guess. So Matt says, just stream when you can. People on your stream don't care about the other streams. Wait, I did say, okay. I appreciate you, Matt. Thank you, man. Thanks, Reener. Hope you and the family are doing good, man. Thank you. I get that. I get what you're saying, Matt. Chad says Philip streams and drops videos every 16 minutes. He'll be fine. We need you out here in these YouTube streets. All right, Chad. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I don't know how other people do it because between a full time job and other responsibilities, like I just can't drop a video in the middle of the day usually. Like yeah, I can't do that. So, but I appreciate you, Chad. Thank you, man. That means a lot. Thank you. Thoughts on the Mesa collapse. I thought about doing a video about it. I may do one. Here's the thing, though. It's kind of like, okay, if I do a video about this thing after everybody else and their uncle has already done it, who's going to care what I have to say? So a lot of times I don't do videos and stuff because other people have already beaten me to it. So I might do one though, but I mean, you guys know I'm a big Built fan, so I'm sure Built executive are popping champagne and making it rain with this announcement. I, I was n- I wasn't. I guess in a way I was a little bit surprised, and what I mean by that is I was surprised because the way they were presenting everything, like, oh, we're getting a new transfer partner. Oh, we got this new transfer partner. Oh, we got this new transfer partner. And wasn't it like a few months ago um they had a like a 50 or 60,000 point welcome offer on the card and all that. And so they portrayed themselves as doing well. So I thought they were doing well. So I was surprised, but man, to just and how I found out last night was I was I saw Matt's video drop about it. So I watched that. I'm like, oh wow, okay, because I hadn't heard anything until I saw Matt's video. And yeah, I was shocked. Um, but yeah, they're just sounds like they're just up and gone, like done, like instantaneous done. So that was quite the surprise. Um, I really hope Built survives. It's Built seems like they're doing incremental things. They're doing incremental things. They're doing incremental things to improve. So I really want them to survive and do it good. Man, Mesa shutting down that I'm glad I did not go after that card. I thought about it for a minute and I'm like, you know what? There's no reason I should get that card because I do not see myself at least in the immediate time in the next few years ever putting a grand on that card every single month to get my mortgage points from it. Like that was not going to happen. It just wasn't. So that card made 0 sense for me to get. So I'm glad I dodged that bullet. What is up, LG? How you doing, brother? Little you're not late, dude. You're here. You're here now. So all good, man. In the backyard playing catch and soccer with the kiddos. Man, it'd be chilly to do that here in Kansas City today. I'm glad you're enjoying the some time with the kids, man. That's awesome, dude. It sounds like good dad time there. That's good on you, man. Good for you. Mass says plus quality over quantity, says the quantity guy. I appreciate you, Matt. Thank you, man. Sir Kevin says HSBC Bank Elite card to just have a refresh a few years ago. Yeah, I don't. You know what? Let's take a look at it. Elite. I don't know a lot about the card. Like I said, I looked at like 2 years ago. Maybe it's probably been that long. I'm pulling it up here. Hang on. Oh, they have some online maintenance going on right now. Okay. Yeah, I'll share my screen. We'll go over it live here. Kevin's like, I really want to talk about these cards, man. Come on. All right. Here we go. HSBC. I think this is one you're talking about, right, Kevin? This HSBC Elite card. I mean, I think HSBC is. I mean, they're not a U.S. bank. I remember when I was in Toronto for work right before COVID. I saw HSBC branches there. So, um, but yeah, 495 annual fee. No charge for authorized users. That's pretty cool. 6K welcome offer, 5x points on travel. Nice. That's pretty cool. Was it 5x on points on new travel purchases, including flights, hotels, and car rentals. Nice. That's cool. So you're 60,000 points, or is it 900? So was it after 4,000 in the first 3 months? That's not. I mean, that's decent. I don't think that's horrible at all. 2x points on dining at restaurants and dining. Okay. Weird points at restaurants and dining out. So if you're at restaurant, you are dining out. So it's just interesting they word it that way. 1x and everything else. Okay. I mean, yeah. Didn't seem like a bad guard. I know HSBC's also. I think they've had some scandalous things they've done in the past too. But you know what? When somebody says, "Oh, this bank did this. Oh, this bank did that," pretty much every bank has been culpable in bad behavior. So when you're sitting there pointing the finger at one bank and you have 3 other fingers pointing back at you, just remember that, because every bank has done things they shouldn't have done. So it is what it is. If you don't, if you sit there and you want to hold your nose up high in the sky and think that, oh well, I can't do anything with you because you're a piece of crap. Well, then you're never going to bank with anybody. You're going to put your money in a shoebox and bury it in the backyard, and you're never going to be in the game. So, okay, off my high horse now. $400 in travel credits per year for all airlines, hotels, and car rentals booked through HS. Of course, it's through HSBC Travel, because why wouldn't it be? Speed up airport screening. Okay, yep. So global entry TSA pre. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Nexus, yep, very cool. In clear, nice. So is it? So is it? Okay, weird. $120 credit for global entry TSA pre-check. TSA pre-check by Clear or Nexus once every 4.5 years. Okay. So no Clear though, looks like. Interesting. So yeah, all those things would be every 4 years or so. Complimentary and unlimited lounge access for the cardholder. For the cardholder and up to 2 guests worth more than 469 annually with priority pass. Okay. Rewards for miles program that allow you to transfer your points into any of our 11 airline and hotel partner. Okay. Nice. So they have a decent amount of transfer partners then. Master rental coverage. Okay. Those I can't believe I'm going over this card right now. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Your 120 statement of credit annually with taxis, cabs, and ride. Okay, so ride share statement of credit, cool. 140 annually with Instacart. Probably like Instacart membership, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's what it is. That makes sense. Interesting. They have Instacart too. Huh. Concierge service. Okay. Take 3 rides, get a $55 Lyft app credit. Okay. So they have a partnership with Lyft as well. All right. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a pretty solid card for what it does. Yeah. Doesn't seem too horrible. So interesting. Probably way behind on comments too now. Interesting. It's an interesting card. Friday is usually a good day, except when entire credit card ecosystems collapse in a matter of hours. Yeah, that shocked me when I saw Matt's video thumbnail. I'm like, what? I'm like, what happened to Mesa? Really? And I pinged Matt on Discord. I'm like, what? I like, what is this? Did this really happen? Because I saw Matt had just dropped his video. So yeah, that's bizarre, man. That's so bizarre. I am so glad I did not go down that road. What is up, background? Hope you're doing good, man. Thank you for being here, sir. Fire legend. Well, I don't know about that, but thank you, man. I appreciate you. James is in the house. James, how you doing, man? How you feeling? I hope you're recovering okay, man. Hope everything is going well. That your recovery is going great, man. I've been thinking about you almost pretty much every day and wondering how you're doing. So I hope you're okay. LG, I had to laugh because I hadn't applied for cards in over 2 or 3 years. Then I found this community and I applied for 5 or 6 this year that I'm loving. I mean, that's awesome, dude. Being the it's a great community, man. It's I've learned so much, and people say they learn from me, but I'm like, how? Because I know like I know like this much, and that's even probably being generous. I learn so much from you guys every single day. So I love hearing this. It's an interesting community for sure. Kevin says Mason did one of the dirtiest Yeah, man, that's just it's crazy, man. It's crazy, Kevin. Totally crazy. Background says you and points with Philip live to talk about Built and Mesa, considering you use Built for mortgage and PWP uses Mesa. Well, he did use Mesa, not anymore. I guess I could do a video and say I won. Do a live with him. Yeah, I won. Drop mic drop in stream done. What's up, Juan? Good to see you here, my friend. Juan Meowmex is in the house. Did Mesa pull a Wow Airlines Meowdy, by the way? Meowdy to you, sir. Hope you're doing good. Yes, they did. Yes, they pulled a yeah. Kevin, Mesa just add Omni Hotel a few weeks ago. That is so weird. That is I hope more news comes out. I've not looked at anything. I was out running errands all morning long and went to the gym and everything, got a nice workout in, and come home and sat down and I recorded my unboxing video earlier and got that uploaded and everything before I went live. So I've not looked for anything regarding Mesas. I don't know if anything else has come out or not, but Matt says it wasn't even a few weeks. It was literally 9 days. Jeez. That is so bizarre, man. That is so weird. That's insane. Hey, Chad, are you still here? I have a question for you if you are. Background says my baseless speculation is basically that Built just does a lot better at getting people, companies, and investors to buy into the program. Yeah, well, and here's the thing too, is that Built's been around longer, right? I'm pretty sure Built's been around longer than Mesa. I didn't hear about Mesa until what, maybe 18 months ago, maybe 12 to 18 months ago. Not very long. So, and Built's been around longer than that. So Built's been established. So, yeah, I don't know, man. It is so weird. I gotta say, the hard stopping point for me. Well, okay, there's 2 or 3 stopping points for me in Mesa. I think I will do a video about this actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Thank you guys for pushing me to do a video about it. But the three stopping points for me are, number 1, um, the reason why I got with Built in the first place was because they were allowing me to make my mortgage payment with Wells Fargo. So that's one. Number 2, Built's transfer partners. I mean, they've got virtually almost everybody. Like, the transfer partners are awesome. That's one reason why I want Built 2.0 to succeed, because they have the baseline, they have the foundation set to they where they could kill it if Built 2.0 is done right. Hopefully they've learned lessons from the past year of them dropping the ball on numerous fronts, and they've listened to people, and they do this right. They've got so many transfer that are so good that they could kill it if they do this right. And yeah, Built's got to do 2.0 right. They have to. Matt, very waka moment. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I think I missed. Did I miss a? Oh, no, I didn't. I thought I missed a comment there. Kevin. Yeah. Kevin says, me and family are going to buffet. Nice, man. Very cool. Hope you eat for me too, man. HSBC and scandal, the opium wars. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. And, people can point fingers at Wells. People can point fingers at HSBC. People can point fingers at Bank of America. People can point fingers at Chase. Every bank has done crappy stuff, and it is what it is. So, you fanboys out there that are watching right now, that sit there and go, "Oh, that bank's bad," or "Oh, that bank over there is crappy," or "That bank did wrong." Well, your banks that you bank at have also done crappy things. So, calling a spade a spade. Juan Garcia says, let's just take on the Optimus Prime Transformer 3 card setup in MX Platinum, BBP, and Rakuten card. Yeah. That's a great setup. I mean, you basically have darn near all of the bases covered with that setup. You really do. You can do a little bit better elsewhere in a few niche situations, but yeah, it's a very good setup for sure. I don't have the Rakuten card yet. I don't know that I will. I don't. That's the thing, is it's so weird because the Rakuten card, you think it'd be right up my alley, and it's just like, I don't know what it is. There's like something just holding me back from it, and like I'm not sure why. But I mean, now I've got a new card to work on, so want very sad trombone moment. Yeah. Want, yeah. Sam, what's up, Sam? I haven't seen you for a bit. Sam, hope you're doing good, man. At what point will you say no more points? Say I'll earn cash back and leverage cash back to travel. I don't know, because I mean, I don't know. I guess I kind of sort of am. I mean, I just finished the welcome offer on the US Bank Business Triple Cash card. That was a cash back offer, and the points are pending now, or cash back. I just got another card that has a welcome offer that's points or can be cashed out for cash back. So Um, I will say that if I can find, I'm waiting for more NLLMR point card offers to drop that are worth getting. So that's my jam. But I mean, I have no problem getting cash back in the last what 3 out of 4 cards I've gotten have been considered points cards, but I mean they're also cash back too. So Chad, hell yeah, I'm still here. I'm not skipping on you. All right. I just want to make sure, Chad. So Chad, I remember you and I talking a little while back about a trip you and Mrs. Chad were going on, and you were going to be doing something. You said you were excited to experience what I experienced a few months back. Are you doing a video about it? Because I'm curious how it was, man. Carter says apparently the Mesa card didn't even show up on people's credit reports. That is, man, that is. And now it's basically vaporware. Period. Hey Stacy, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Hello from 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like 14 and snowing in Ohio. Well, it is. Well, my phone's over there, but last time I looked, it was 24 here in Kansas City. And any kind of wind, it's not snowing, but it's kind of like spitting like some kind of mist or something. But I was out running errands this morning. It was cold. It was went and got a haircut and went to breakfast. Then I went to the gym and then I did some more credit card sciencing for a little bit out and about, and then came home, and sat down, did a video. But yeah, it's like 24 here right now, so it's pretty nasty. I mean, but it's December in the Midwest, so you kind of expect that. But glad to see you here, Stacy. Hope you're doing okay. Juan says, Stacy. Sam says, greed makes us do crazy things sometimes. It can. It definitely can. If you're not in control, it definitely will. Man, 22 people hit that like button if you have not done so yet. I can't see if who has or who hasn't, but please do so. What's up, Die Maker? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing okay. Sledge Optim Prime setup was green BBP and Rakuten. Okay. I I hadn't seen his video yet, honestly, to be 100% with you. So I have to watch his video. Oh, chat says, oh, yeah, I screwed the pooch on that in the Delta One Lounge. Oh, man. Damn it, Chad. I was trying to not say anything. I was trying to be kind of ambiguous with that question. So not to give anything away, but that sucks, man. I'm sorry. David says, hey, David, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you and your family are doing okay. David, gonna try to triple dip the Strata Elite this week after year one downgrade to CSP. Okay. I mean, CSP is a great card, and it's a solid card. Period. You cannot deny that. But yeah, my triple dipping is awesome, dude. I'm getting ready to do that too with a different card though. Video coming tomorrow. Yeah, sorry, Chad. That sucks, man. Oh man. Die Maker. Hey, thank you for the super chat, dude. I appreciate you, sir. It's way cold in Western. Yeah, I'm sure it is cold in Western Michigan. It's wintertime in the Midwest, man. It's supposed to be this way. It's like normal. I mean, what's funny is I hear people say, "Man, it's like really cold." I'm like, yeah, like you know where you live at, right? Like this is normal. Sam says I use Rakuten, but don't want the card. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I won't pull the trigger on the card. Well, I think I do know why, but I don't know. I'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later, maybe. Stacy says, I got the new City Strata Elite today. So you applied for it? Oh, okay. You got it today, like physically got it today. I thought maybe you applied for it. Came in a sweet black box. Excited for the triple dip. Nice. Yep. I got a triple dip coming too, but so yeah. So I did some sciencing, but actually I did some sciencing. I'll give you guys a sneak peek. I'm going to do a post on YouTube too, but I did some sciencing today with the City Strata Premier card. So Stay tuned. Those videos seem to do pretty well. The last one didn't quite. I might have went to the well a few too many times on that one, but seems like I've gotten some pretty good feedback on them. So I'm glad you guys enjoy them. That's cool, Stacy. I'm so glad you got that card. It might be in my future, but I don't know. I don't know. It depends. Hey, oh, Joker's here. Hey, Joker, how you doing? The data science video. Speaking of, I didn't even see your comment to just now. Science are great, by the way. Thank you, man. I appreciate. I'm glad. Okay, so one person enjoys them. Thank you, Joker. I appreciate that. I got more coming. That's try to premieres coming. So I like doing it because it's like Matt Clausen told me a long time ago to be the data point that I want to know. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm sharing that journey with you all so that you all know. Let's see here. Sam says, I also wonder how many Rakuten points people generate. I see some absurd numbers. Yeah, I do too, Sam. It's like I really want to do a poll about if you are you using the Rakuten, is it normal stuff you're doing or is it you're just manufacturing stuff? And because it's like, oh, I'm not going to use this VPN, but I might as well get it because it's 90% back or something like that. Like it's just, I don't know. Yeah, it's I I mean, hey, it's the game, right? It's the game. So I get it. I don't do that. I don't buy stuff I'm not going to use just to get a whole bunch of points, but because to me, that's in my mind, that's friction. That's like you're opening yourself up to when I think of it, because for those of you that don't know what I do for a living. So what I do for a living is I work in cybersecurity and I specialize in cyber threat intelligence. So what that means is I read all day and I read about what the bad guys are doing all day. That's my job. And just having more and more things out there, it opens yourself up. It opens up your attack surface. So the attack surface is everything that you have in your life that is exposed. That's the attack surface. And just having other more and more and more things out there that you have to worry about and think about and like, oh yeah, I forgot about I had this account here. Oh yeah, I forgot about this account over here. You're just opening yourself up for a bad day. Yeah, congrats, Stacy. That's awesome, Stacy. I'm very happy for you. Nerikin, what is up, man? Hope you're doing good, sir. Hope thank you for being here. 21 people. Come on, let's get those people in here. Mike, Mr. Mike Newland gifted 10 memberships to the channel. Thank you, Mike. That means a lot, man. I appreciate you, sir. That's super cool. Thank you. Casa got one. Carlos got one. Broadway fan got one. That's a cool name. Sammy says received. Oh, yeah, yeah, yep. Oh, that's weird. That come through weird. Jacob got one. Emerald Vaughn got some of the names. I love these names. Drummy got one. Catch Now Jay got one. Nice. Drink with Sam got one. Yeah, if you're here and you got a membership from Mr. Mike Newland, please thank him because Mike is amazing. So Mike's Mike's just a solid guy. Oh, Mike, I think I skipped some comments here. I'll get back to him. Quick drop by to here. But I can't talk all of a sudden. Quick drop by to hey to everyone. Off to dinner with the family. Great conversation as usual. Thanks everyone and John. Mike, I know Mike, you told me your plans. Thank you for making time, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. And have an awesome night with your daughter and family, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you. It's the holidays. Go enjoy, man. But I really appreciate you, man. Thank you. That means a lot. Sam says, I'm all bonus spend out till summer. No more cards till the summer. Okay. Is it because there's nothing out there that you are wanting right now, Sam, or is it more along the lines of where you're gardening and just kind of chilling? Yeah, congrats on the card, Stacy. That's a great. I think did someone else get the card today too? I think I thought I saw someone got it today too. JW, what's up, man? PetSmart, Lego, Under Armour, Walgreens are some of my Rakuten purchases with 24X. Yeah, I mean, there's so many great partners that Rakuten has, right? So, I mean, like PetSmart would be like one. I mean, obviously, if you have pets, you're going to PetSmart. Lego, I mean, if Rushlock's still here, Rushlock, you'd be killing it in the points game with Lego in the cashback game. Under Armour, yeah, I mean, I'm wearing an Under Armour hoodie right now, so in Walgreens, I mean, people go to we go to pharmacies and stuff, so it all makes sense. Calder says, John, with your experience in cybersecurity, do you use VPNs in your daily life? Any other home network security tips you should know about? Or we should know about? Yes, I do. So I have, I don't know. Oh, my phone's on the charger. That's why. So I have, so my home network is complete and total overkill. Like my home network is basically what would be in a small company's security, like in their rack in their network room. I have a enterprise grade firewall in my house, so it's by Ubiquity. And through Ubiquity, I've rolled my own VPN. So I use WireGuard. So I have it set up to where anytime I leave the house, like my iPhone, WireGuard kicks on right away as soon as I'm away from the house. Um, so I use VPN on my phone all the time when I'm out. I don't internally use VPN because I'm already behind a fantastic devices firewall, and I don't have anything opened up to the public. So I do have I do have a tunnel opened. I do have one thing open though. I have a tunnel open to my server. So I have a whole rack. I have a whole network rack and server and my Ubiquity firewall and that kind of stuff. So any other tips? And actually, I think that at some point I might do a stream about security. I might do it. It might. So stay tuned to that. I think myself and a dude named Ernest, we're going to do a stream together. And my life just got crappy this midway through the year, so I didn't do it. But I might do a stream on nothing but security. Just be smart, be smart. You know the the number one attack vector is phishing. Do not click on links and do not open attachments you are not expecting. It should be common sense, but it's not. And giant companies fall every single day because someone clicks on an attachment or they click on a link. I see it. I'm in the business. I see it every single day. So, hey Arnali, how you doing, man? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Good to see you, sir. Sam says that 3K to 5K spend on every card sometimes gets too much. Yeah, Sam, and here's something you bring up a great point. Sometimes welcome offers, they're great, but sometimes they're taxing. Like they're rough. You know, if something fits in your wheelhouse, like I've just polished off 3 cards welcome offers. It made me nervous doing 3. I was able to do it because of some purchases that I had to do, but I don't know that I'll do that again because it was nerve-wracking, and I I can see myself doing 2. The reason why I could do 2 is because if I can do one where I'm just using a credit card to make my mortgage payment with Bilt, if that continues, then that's an easy win for me. Um, but also 2, and then just a regular spend on everything on the other card. But I'm working just one welcome offer right now. And that's it. I'm not doing anything else. Everything is going on that card. And if you have the natural spend to put on that card to do a 3K, like a 3K for me would be super easy to do. Because I'm normally putting about, if I wanted to count my mortgage as well, I'm normally putting 20 about 2,200 a month on a credit card. So that would be easy to do on a single card, like a 3 K's easy. Even if I wasn't doing my mortgage on a credit card, like 1,000 a month in expenses is easy for me. So um that's like the easy wheelhouse stuff. 5K is pretty easy to do too. But if you're doing them back to back to back, it does become a grind, and it does wear on you, so, um well, I'm, like, way behind on comments. Sorry, folks. Dugas posted he got that's what it was. I saw yeah, because I joined Dugas's stream for a second when I was running errands this morning, but I saw he posted he got the CSE too, so I figured he was gonna lean into I figured he was gonna lean into City. Arnali says, "I always get points from PetSmart." Yeah, if you're shopping at PetSmart, man, you're doing it. Arnali says, "I have all Ubiquity Auth." Nice. Yeah, my UDM Pro is what I have is in the rack. Then I have Ubiquity APs around the house for Wi-Fi. Calder says, "We would love to hear more about your networking setup." Okay, I we can talk about that sometime. Yeah, for sure. As John runs a 6U rack in a walk-in freezer. No, actually, I have a half rack. So I have a 22U rack, walk-in freezer. Oh man, Kirby, man, come on, dude. Really? Seriously? No, I'm just kidding, man. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing okay. And it's early. It's earlier out there in Cali, man. So, dude, no worry, man. It's all good. Arnali, okay. I work in cybersecurity also, John. My boss had our team go to DEF CON. Oh man, we are going again next year. That is awesome, dude. I really want to go to DEF CON. I want to go to DEF CON and or Black Hat, or both at some point. But yeah, DEF CON's definitely on my radar. I want to do that badly. Very cool. It's nice to know someone else works in security too. Kirby says, I just got down from 3 to 1. I ended up finishing off one off with my rent spend, which isn't ideal. Yeah, I know. Maybe got too crazy, but I'm also using all the points, so still worth the $77 fee from Built. Yeah, the thing is, there's a fee. If you're not using the Built card, there's a fee for using a credit card. So same thing, Kirby. Like make my mortgage payment, there's a fee to use it. There's a fee to use a non-Built card. It is what it is. So it's a butt ton of points, so I'm okay with the fee. So I know other people wouldn't be. So sleep your eyes. Yeah. What were your DPs for applying for the CSE? Okay. Massive. Yes, cooling is very important. So I have, I said I've got the UDM Pro. I have the server. So I have a Dell R740 server in the rack. Um, and it runs pretty cool, but I also have fan cooling on it too. So thank you, Mike, for the gift. Yeah, man. Mike's super cool, super generous guy. Background says, meanwhile, HR wanted me to send all my personal info during the onboarding over unsecured email, despite HR lady being terrible with not getting baited by phishing and not securing. Oh, God. Yeah. Mm-mm. Carlos fist bump. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, sending personal data through an unsecured email is dumb. At least if they're using PGP, then that's fine. But yeah, just got 620 left on an MX Green, and I have until mid March time to apply again. Yeah, 620 until March is good. I think I'm all caught up now. I am caught up on chat. Okay, cool. 32 people here. Glad. Yeah, keep hitting the like button if you haven't. If you have not done so yet, let's get more people in here. Um, but doing dumb things on computers will get you in serious trouble. And like I said, I work in cybersecurity. I see it every day. I'm sure that, you know, Arnali also sees the same stuff I do. So it's yeah. 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 Being in cybersecurity has made me a very pessimistic person. Kirby says, someone talking bad about HR. Yeah, Kirby. We have people do onboarding through Adobe Sign over email. That's crazy. Hope Adobe Sign, hope it's encrypted. Background says, like, at least ruin my SSN and credit before HR mistakenly leaks my info. Doesn't help that now that I am in the company, our regular emails don't do crap with protecting email content. Emails don't do anything with protect. Yeah, yeah. Like people sending PII and PHI. For those of you that don't know, PII is personally identifiable information. PHI is personal health information. I see that all the time. I see it every single day. Every day that happens. It's just like, come on, people. Curl pseudo bash. Yep. Yeah. If someone's curl pseudo bash and they're the bad guy, you're in major trouble. Sam's, I work in software engineering too, and man, the amount of time we spend checking vulnerabilities, that's majority of our work. Yeah. Well, at least the funny thing is when developers don't give a crap about security. It's like, I just want to get the code out. Just want to get the code out. Let's get it work. Let's let it work. I've worked for a company that used to be like that. I work at a company that used to be like that. And it's been like it's been like being the captain on a oil tanker in the ocean trying to turn that ship to get people to care about security. And yeah, software engineers do not care about security. And it's like you're butting, it's like two rams butting heads against each other. Kevin says, here in the Bay Area, have a mix of Asian, European, African, and Latino food. But where I go to, I see Asian and Latino food more frequently. Yeah, Kevin, I imagine you're in the Bay Area, so you should see it. You should see it all there. Literally, you should see it all. I would expect nothing more or nothing less. Mike says, doesn't having an onboarding process seem to make hiring people take much longer? Don't know. It depends on how mature their process is. Chris says, I work at an aerospace company, and while we use Outlook, everything is encrypted, I guess. Also have to label every email to set restrictions on who can see it. My company got hacked in 2021. Yeah. 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 I mean, the emails should be encrypted. I don't know if I don't know if you're doing exchange on prem or if you're doing exchange through M365, but and cost them millions. Yep. Yep. Definitely can. Calder says, did you hear about the recent React CVE? Yes. Yes. I did a lot of reading about the React CVE this week. Funniest part is that the department I work in is in healthcare, and the amount of HIPAA violations that have happened is wild. Those violations haven't resulted in catastrophe yet, but still, yeah, HIPAA violations are bad. I'm surprised. There's probably going to be fines coming for that at some point, like a lot of fines coming for that if they've not been fined yet. Yeah, React. Yeah, yep. Kevin, I don't know about South Bay, TLDR, mostly either Mexican or Vietnamese food, depending on which neighborhood you are in. Yeah, I'm sure that like the Bay Area is probably just chock full of like amazing food. Not me again is here. What is up, man? Hope you're doing good. I was in avionics. That's super cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, security never sleeps. It's like I mean, it's like I try to disconnect as much as I can, and, but, I'm still I'm not like, I step away. Like, I don't like, my work phone's not always with me. It's not always on me. Like, I would shoot myself if that ever had to be the case, but, um, like, the work day's done, and then I go to the gym or I'm doing a YouTube video, or I'm doing a live stream, during the week, um, or that kind of thing. But I still, I'll check my phone a couple of nights or a couple of times a night before I go to bed, just to make sure something's not going down. So, because you kind of have to. So it just kind of is what it is. But yeah, when I'm off, I'm off, and I don't think about stuff very much. But I do subscribe to a lot of security vendors and stuff, so I do still see stuff come across though, but on my personal phone. Oh, I think I missed something here. Kevin says, "I've been to I've been Thai, Vietnamese, Chinese, Korean, and Mexican restaurants, fast food. Nice. Man, so I tell you what, but some good Korean food sounds really good right now. Miss the good old days of computing where the worst that happened is HC. The good old days, yeah. Yeah. Man. The good old the good old hub and spoke networks of back in the day. The longest part of onboarding is the background check, drug screen. If your company does that, it can take 2 weeks, and a lot of the time HR can't add someone to the system until that clears. That makes sense. That's like common sense though. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I do need more vacays, man, for sure. Yeah, that's gonna change in 2026. This year has been craptacular with work and having to cancel trips, and yeah, it's just been not a good year. But yeah, anyway. Arnali says we use Veracode in our CI/CD development pipeline. It was like pulling teeth at first. Yeah, it's been like pulling teeth, all right. That's for sure. Matt says also fines for HIPAA violations. We require actual enforcement. Yeah, I mean there is enforcement out there. I'm subscribed to a government newsletter where HIPAA is a big thing, and I see fines being enforced all the time. So I live in East San Jose. I see mostly Mexican and Vietnamese food. Sleeper Rod's like, I live in downtown San Jose. Like, man, there's gonna be I think there's actually gonna be a meetup out there somewhere. I think in Sacramento, I think in March. Background common sense. If only HR knew what that. Oh, don't even get me started on talking about HR. Not HR in general, not someone's HR, just HR in general. Tulare, hello, John and everyone. What's up, Tulare? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. I appreciate seeing you. I can't talk all of a sudden. Backwards a sleeper ride. Ayo, I went to San Jose State. Nice. The Ritz in downtown San Jose is fire, but I have beef with Improv. Okay. Is Improv a restaurant too? QC Man's in the house. What is up, man? Hey, John R. Could you please verify your social security number in the chat? It is. So I'm sure you all get these same phone calls, but of course, being in security, I like messing with these people. Um, but they call and say they have like some paperwork that they have to get delivered to you. They're going to deliver it to your job, and it's like it's just some action against you, and they're getting paperwork delivered. And if you want to take care of it over the phone, you call them and all that stuff. So I get those phone calls all the time. I like answering those calls. Because I like messing with them. So I get the phone call and it's like, Mr. John, we're here we need to take care of this issue on an account you have, and make sure it's not delinquent. And if you can just give us some information, I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. It's like, if you could verify your if you could verify your social security number for us. I'm like, well, you should know my social security number. Why have to verify? It's like, well, we just need to make sure that we have the right account and everything. So if you just verify, I'm like, but you have my social security number. So what's there to verify? I just like going around with them. So when I knew it's not, sometimes they hang up because they're just frustrated. But other times, like if they're like really insistent, I'll sit there and I'll sing it to them, but not the real number. Obviously, I'll sing to them. The old like Schoolhouse Rock, like where it's they're counting the numbers, like like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll do that with that. I'll say, well, okay, so my social security number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go F yourself, click, or they click, they hang up. It's so fun messing with those dirt bags. So I figure if they're messing with me, they're messing with someone that knows what they're up to and that works in cybersecurity. If they're messing with me, they're not messing with somebody else that doesn't know any better. Not me again. Happy holidays, everyone. Going to grab more groceries now before cold weather buries me alive. Yeah, man, get the food, dude. Get the food before it's too late. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Sleepy Rod is in the house. What is up, Sleepy Rod? Hope you're doing good, man. John, just give us your mom's maiden name. Oh, her maiden name is Maiden. Background says Improv and Ritz are venues in downtown San Jose. That's what I thought. I figured they're probably hotels. So, or maybe the restaurants that are actually called the Improv and Ritz. You see, we need an internet security stream hosted by Joe. Oh yeah, the night that Joe did that, the night that Joe exposed oh, I got onto him so hard. I laid into him about that, and he's like, I know you were telling me to stop. I know, I get it." He says, "I should have listened." I'm like, "Yeah, you should have listened to me." Like, I'm like, I work in it's like, but I mean, that's just oh yeah, I was not happy with him that night. I scolded him pretty hard. What's up, double double? Hey, hope good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you and the family are doing good. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Kirby G says, I'm looking at hotels in Japan, and because the yen sucks so badly, there is a deflating Semper Point value. Do you ever take that into account? You know, I hadn't really thought about that, to be 100% honest, Kirby. But if the Semper Point value is deflating, I don't, yeah, I don't know that I would care. I mean, if you know what it was going to be at a certain Semper Point, and it goes down, say by half, as an example, I don't know that I would care, because if the normal, quote unquote, Semper Point is something that's great, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I would care. I think I would care more about the experience, I guess. But that's a good question, though. I, I I think in my mind, in my mind, I would say stay where you want to stay, and and not get too caught up in that. Excuse me, definitely he really needs to help. Yeah, I lead into Joe. I'm like, man. Stacy says, sadly, I've had a patient get caught up in a scam, lost 1K, but almost lost 15K. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Especially when I see like sick folks or older folks, especially when I see older folks, especially fall for it. And mostly it's because if they're older, most likely, maybe they've been widowed, or they're a widow or widower, and they're alone. And yeah, I've seen it happen too. It really pisses me off when it happens. Dumbledore says there's a special place in hell for people like that who prey on vulnerable folks. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I hope they get the hottest part of hell. Them and other special people deserve the treatment. QC misses, we were all rightfully very hard on him. I think I asked like 3 times for him to kill this. Yeah, I did too. As did yeah, man. I mean, I was texting him on the side telling him to kill it. Like, I know he was looking at his phone, he just didn't do it, so thankful there weren't any bad actors in the live that night. Yeah. That's the thing too about doing this, right? Um, doing a live stream, doing videos, um, like, I'm very protective of my last name. I'm very protective of where telling you exactly where I live at. Like, I'm very ambiguous about that kind of stuff because you don't know who's lurking. I mean, there's 23 people here right now, and there might be someone lurking that's not a good person. And the same thing in like Reddit or the Discords, especially in Discord. Discord is a hive of just garbage people. And you see a handful of people in the Discords that are active, and you have a crap ton more people out there that are in those Discords that never say a word. And those are unfortunately are the people that you have to be on the lookout for because there's probably dirtbags. So, you know, wait, your last name isn't R. Yeah. Yes, my last name is not R. Surprise, surprise, right? It's like in this video I did for tomorrow, like I was very careful about I usually will like mark out the delivery sticker information and all. I didn't do that for some reason. So I was like being very careful about not to show anything and like opening the box and everything. And it's like I don't know how they present their information. So like being very careful not to dox myself. So background says, yeah, if were any bad actors in the stream, the rest of the stream would use their points and miles to travel to the bad actor and beat them out. It's the credit card points and miles protection program. Oh man, that's funny. Stacy says, I never post when I am away. Yeah, same. I never post when I'm away. Although, well, Stacey, I think I actually lied about that because I will if I'm traveling, I'll share like a few pictures here and there of things that I'm doing. So I guess people kind of know that I'm away, but um, I don't post it though. Like, oh, I'm out now. Like, I don't post anything on Facebook. I don't post anything on. I just don't. I don't share that information. And all of my neighbors are really nice people, and I let all of them know when I'm gonna be gone. So everybody is watching my house when I'm gone. Um, and I have cameras, and my neighbor directly across the street, his doorbell looks right at my house, dead on, straight on. So I have ways of finding things out. So, but yeah, I don't divulge much at all. So yeah, I will post my pics videos when I get them back. That's smart. You're actually very smart for doing that. I don't need someone squatting in my home or stalking me when I'm gone. Yeah. Yeah. Cause squatting is a thing. And there are nut jobs out there that are stalking and whatever else. So very true. Yeah. I could be better about when I'm traveling, but I think I get excited when but I don't, yeah, I don't post it everywhere that, yeah, I'm traveling, I'm gone. Like that stuff stays in a very small world of people. So, but yeah, I don't do that either for the most part. Are there any other creators in your area? So, Mike, not that I'm aware of. I I thought at one time, I thought someone posted that they lived in the Kansas City area as well. But I don't know that they were creating content though. Now, the closest person to me is Dugras. So Dugras lives in Des Moines. Well, Des Moines is a 3-hour drive from Kansas City. So And Dugras and I are probably gonna start getting together once a year at least, and just like do a stream together and hang out in person together and that kind of things because we are so close to each other. So, but yeah, he's the closest person to me that I'm aware of. TC man, I think the RG Guarantee guy also says he travels out of John's Airport, but doesn't mean they live close by. The RG Guarantee. I know the channel. I don't know. Does he live in Kansas City? I don't know. I didn't know if, but if he's traveling out of Kansas City, that I mean, I would if he's traveling out of Kansas City often, then I would think that he probably lives fairly close-ish, but Double Double says, "John, do you worry about your identity theft risk being engaged with more banks' credit cards? Do you take any additional measures to protect yourself?" Well, that's a great question, Double Double. Yes, I do. Um, you have to you have to you have to operate in this mindset, okay? You have to operate in the realm of especially for myself because I've seen so much crap in the 5.5 years I've been in security. You have to assume that every company you do business with has been breached. You have to assume it. You have to assume that every place you do business at, whether it's the bank, whether it's the movie theater down the street, whether it's the bowling alley, whether it's the 10 banks you do business with, whether it's it's Amazon, whether it's Walmart, whatever it is, you have to assume that all of those companies have been breached, yet someone's living in their environment. They just haven't been found yet. If you assume that, you sort of sleep better at night. The way to protect yourself is the best way to protect yourself is to have all of your accounts frozen, to have all your credit reports frozen. That's the best way to protect yourself is everything is frozen. And all of my credit bureaus are frozen. So if someone does get your information, they're not going to be able to do anything because your credit's frozen and you're going to get alerted by it. You're going to get alerted to it. So that's the number one thing I would do is if you have not frozen your credit reports yet, freeze your credit reports this weekend. Um, Other than that, you just have to assume that your stuff's out there. And now being in being in that world, being in the cybersecurity world, I have tools at my disposal that I can verify myself pretty easily and I can see what's out there pretty easily. So, but you all can do the same thing too. There's a few places out there. Um, a great site is Have I Been Pwned? And that's uh, haveibeenpwned.com actually. You enter in your email there and you'll know right away. Also, too, you can sign up for Google Security Alerts, and Google Security Alerts will let you know when your information is found online. So those are that and freezing your credit. Those are the few things that I would do right now. And that's just be careful. Make sure you are doing business with legitimate companies online. Know what you're clicking on. Um, don't download and install a piece of software that does not come from a verified um, app developer. Um, Make sure it's coming from the. I mean, just you just have to be careful. You just have to be careful. You have to operate like everybody in the world is a dirtbag, and it sucks, but it is what it is. Mike says, "What's your thoughts on point hoarding or earning and burning?" Well, obviously, if you've not seen any of my videos, obviously I am a hoarder. That's that. I mean, yeah, I've got so many points. Um, that is changing though. I mean, part of it is because of just this year being really rough with work and whatnot, and not really being able to travel much. But like hoarding points, indoor cash back has been a good thing too, though, because it's been a hoarding them has been a good thing because it's like, okay, if something bad happens and I were to lose my job, then all of a sudden I'm sitting on, you know, $16,000 in points in cash back that could save my butt, you know, in a in in the case of an emergency. So I think there's positives to both earning and burning and also being a hoarder as well. QC man just gifted the sub, man. Thank you, QC man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, sir. That means a lot. And MJ Tastic, yeah, I hope I pronounced that right. Got the membership. Thank you, QC man. That means a lot, man. I appreciate you. Of course, I always freeze my credit reports. Sometimes try to affirm 8K worth of stuff, and that stopped them. Yeah. Yep. You just have to know what you're doing and be careful. That's what you have to do. So use a password manager. Yep. Um, of course, password managers have been hacked. So there's that. Um, I I don't use one because I have it all up here. But if I was to use one, it'd probably be one password. Casey, man, that's crazy. Kirby. Yeah, good thing yeah, good thing, man, for sure. God, man. Yeah, good stuff, man. Chad Petticuff is in the house. What's up, Chad? Good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a hot minute, man. Hope you're doing okay. Good to see you here, my friend. Hope everything is doing good. QC man saying hello to Mr. Chad Pennycuff. Chad Pennycuff is the man with the plan that knows all there is to know about Disney and all the points for Disney and all the ways of staying down in Orlando. And like Chad is your guy. If anybody knows, Chad knows it. Steve says, thanks for the reminder. I need to go refreeze my credit after applying for the. Yeah, I unfroze my credit long enough with Experian to apply for this card, and that was it. It is frozen again. So background says right now, mostly points hoarding since my employment isn't stable. Yep, for sure, dude. I don't need to cash them out, unfortunately, or fortunately, and am still in the job search for something more stable. Yeah, like I said, there's pluses and minuses to the whole thing, right? There's pluses and minuses to earning and burning, and then but also hoarding. Like I said, hoarding could save your butt if something were to happen. So double says I've heard some I've heard some say you're more likely to get targeted offers if your credit is unfrozen. Not saying it's worth the risk, but it's interesting. I could see that being a thing because I know I was looking at I was looking at my TransUnion account here a few days ago, when I thought I needed to unfreeze it, but actually I needed to unfreeze my Experian account for this card application. And I was just going through my TransUnions. I hadn't looked at it for a while. And I was looking at all of the places that had done a credit worthiness check. It is insane. Like the list was crazy for the last like 6 months. Like so many places had done a check of my TransUnion account. So and all of them looked legitimate. Like they were all companies that I recognized the name of, right? So but yeah, I mean I don't know. That is interesting. I don't know if being frozen or unfrozen would affect that, but I could see that definitely being a thing. If it's unfrozen, they can see your credit, then they're going to make you an offer. Whereas if it's frozen, they're just going to be like, yeah, we're going to skip you and go on. Because I don't get many offers at all. I get very, very few offers. So I don't know. Maybe frozen versus unfrozen can affect that. QC Man says, thank you, first of all, for being a member for 11 months, man. 11 months. Jeez. Time flies by, dude. Thank you for the support. KC weather as cold as in the Northeast. So it's 24 here in Kansas City right now. It could have gone down. I think we're supposed to get down to like 6 degrees tonight. So, I mean, it's it's Midwest December, so it is what it is. It's supposed to be cold. Chad says, I'm on my way to Epcot tonight. Nice. Little festival of the holidays, snacking around the world. That's cool, man. That sounds awesome, actually. Luke. What is up, Luke? The real Luke is in us. The other Luke is here pretty often, Luke. So your counterpart is here pretty frequently in my stream. So but it's good to see the real Luke. Hope you're doing good, man. QC Man says, I've definitely had less targeted offers since I've frozen, but I still get some. Okay, that's good. It actually makes sense that you would get less targeted offers if your credit's frozen. Luke's got a question. John, I know you've been an MX man. What's it look like heading into 2026? What does Amex look like in 2026? I mean, I, I see the green card getting refreshed. You would think the business green card would also get a refresh as well. Um, there could be a couple of surprise cards drop. There could be the what's it supposed to be like the Delta like platinum reserve or whatever it's going to be called, the titanium reserve. I don't know what I don't. I'm playing around. I don't know what it's going to be called, but they're supposedly that's coming in 2026. Um, you know, I think Amex has kind of done what they've done, Luke. In all honesty, other than I can see the greens getting refreshed. Um, I, isn't there supposed to be a? There's been rumor of a couple of new Marriott cards potentially. Like those cards don't interest me, so I really haven't paid much attention to them. So, but everything else, like all the MR cards have been, other than the green, have been refreshed already, right? The platinum card, obviously, and the gold card last year. So I don't know. I think other than a couple of refreshes, Luke, I think Amex is going to be quiet. That's my guess, but I could be completely totally wrong too. Chad says 72 at Walt Disney World. I have to wear a hoodie. Yeah, because if it gets down to 70 if it gets down to 70 in Florida, everybody's like panicking and going and buying salt and sand and hoodies and parkas and oh man, double says I kind of think about it like pre-approvals. Even though there's no hard pull, you still need to unfreeze your credit. Yeah, yeah, yep, definitely. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, because even if you do I know I've done a couple of pre-approvals before, and I'm like, and I got the message saying, "Oh, your credit is frozen. You have to unfreeze." I'm like, "Oh yeah, duh," you know. And yeah, you still have to unfreeze it to get even any pre-approvals done. You're very envious. Yeah, Chad Pennycuff's living the life. Oh, Luke said, "Okay, I mean, are you sticking with Amex?" Yes, yes, Luke. Now, um, kind of like 10 cards with Amex right now. I mean, he, literally, here's my stack of active Amex cards right now. Um, I do, Luke, to answer your question, I am going to do some thinning out. I'm not going to keep two platinum cards. One's going to get canceled. Um, so that's a that's a tidbit of new information. One's going to get canceled. Obviously, I don't need to. That was an NLL offer. I'm probably getting rid of the Delta Sky Miles Blue card because it does absolutely nothing for me at all whatsoever. I'm probably dumping the business green card. I had the business gold card, Luke. I dropped it down to the green card just to see if I would get a an offer to upgrade back to the gold. I have not. So that card's probably going to get dumped. Um, so I am sticking with American Express. There's going to be a little less American Express in my hands for cards that I don't need, but it is definitely part of my core setup. I don't have a gold card right now. I canceled the gold card. I love the gold card. I think it's the best card for me for groceries and dining. Um, I just don't have it because I know I think you watched that video, Luke. I don't have the card because I'm working in welcome offer all the time on at least one card. So it's like, why do I have a gold card? I'm not putting any spend on it. So it doesn't mean anything to me. So, but yes, one of my platinums will stay. A Delta card, my Delta Platinum will stay. My Delta Business Gold will stay. Amex is still a part of my core setup for sure. Kirby says, I'm hoping for a green refresh soon. I think it's going to happen in 26. I think it's going to happen. Background says, what do you think an Amex green refresh looks like? Not going to lie, part of me hopes that it gets a Resi credit. There's a brewery that is part of Resi that I like to visit from time to time. I don't I don't know that it will get a Resi credit. I don't think it will. I'm gonna say it does not get a Resi credit. That's just my opinion. I don't know anybody that works. I wish I knew somebody that worked in Amex. I don't know anybody that works there. I'm not. This is just my thought process. I don't think they're getting Resi. I do think that they are probably the clear credit's going to stay. Um, I think if I had to guess, I think that they are going to. I know this sounds stupid, and I don't. I think it's going to get a gas and EV category. I think it will. I think it'll get a gas and EV credit, or I keep saying credit, a multiplier on the card because it has everything else except for that. Except for that, that's just me, and that's more like probably me having wishful thinking than what's going to really happen. But I think it's going to get a gas and EV charging multiplier category. I don't think it's going to get Resi. I'd be surprised. Um, maybe, yeah, I don't know. That's I could see a couple different things going on with it, but I just don't see it getting a Resi credit unless the only thing that I can see them doing is if they increase the annual fee to like 250, I could see them probably adding an Uber credit to it or a ride share credit to it. I don't see it getting a Resi credit though. That's just my opinion, and I don't know squat. So Mike says once the sun goes down, it gets pretty cold at night here in Austin. Yeah, I'm sure probably this time of year it probably does get chilly down there for sure. Matt says Amex 2026 blown up transfer rates. I don't think it's going to happen to a lot of different transfer partners, Matt. I think it's a couple of niche. I think it's going to be probably what it is, probably what it is now. Maybe one other partner, but I think there's a specific reason for it, and I think that once those reasons go away, I think I think the transfer rate will change. Again, that's just my opinion. I don't know. Points at Philip. Hey, Philip. Hope you're doing good. I didn't realize you were streaming earlier today until right before I went on, man. So hope your stream went good. I think you had on one of the Card Smarter guys. So hope it was a good stream, man. Hope you and the family and baby and wife are doing good. Keith, man, I'd assume a Resi credit and a fee increase of 195. I think they'll stay under $200 because surprisingly, the other competitor cars are still at 95 to 99. Th That's not out of the realm of possibility. It if that happened, I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But what do I don't again, I don't know anything. That's just my guess on the green card, yeah. Philip says, "Yeah, I hope that's where the green goes." What goes where, Philip? To what QC Man said, or you're hoping that's where the green card goes? Matt, where MX goes, others follow. Stacy says, I am canceling 4 cards, 2 Southwest and 2 Hawaiian. Actually, I have canceled 1 of each of those already, 2 more to go. Wow. So Stacy's definitely cutting cards this year too. I will be cutting cards in 2026, but Matt says 5 to 4 is the new 1 to 1. I don't think it's going to happen to all of Amex's transfer partners. I think it's going to be a select few, and that's it. And I think after a while, it'll get reversed. That's just that's just me though. That's just my thought process. Ritz card C tier, huh? Oh, was it a tier building? Was it a tier video or a live? 1 to 1 would be the selling point for a few issuers by the end of 2026. Man, Matt's really down. Matt does not like Amex. uh I would hope not. I mean, who knows, right? I mean, I'm just guessing. I don't know. I do not know anybody that works in Amex, so I have no clue. I'm just telling you what I'm hoping for, what I want, and that's it. Philip, no. Philip, I'd never spent that much on it, but I love it. I'm assuming the Ritz. Chase Freedom Unlimited is offering $300 for 500 in spin right now. I saw something about that. That's a great offer, actually, on that card. Like $300 on the unlimited. Like if I could get the unlimited, I would get it just for that. So, but I've got an unlimited already, so that's a good offer on that card. I think $300 for 500 in spin. Like who? Why wouldn't you not do that? LG says you and Joe really opened my eyes to Amex cards, and the no annual fee definitely helped too. But we've enjoyed some of the perks. Yeah, I mean, in your situation, man, being military and being able to have those cards with no annual fees is like that's a no brainer, man. That's a huge benefit to military. So um, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm really glad you're enjoying the MX ecosystem as much as I am. Oh, Sammy. What's up, Sammy? Good to see you, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Maybe Green will get a credit for booking through the MX Travel portal like Chase Sapphire has with the Chase portal. Maybe, maybe. Mike says, without the benefits, why would you spend on the Ritz card? It's Marriott's points. It's yeah. Yeah, totally. Especially now that I have the VX. That makes sense. That Barclays Aviator is leaving my portfolio. The perfect one night stay. Oh man. Oh, the one night stand. Yeah. That is the perfect analogy, man, for that card. The perfect one night stand. Yeah. It's like, man, remember that one night with that one? Yeah, man, that was amazing. Keeps me. I think the 2 CSPs will increase their fees this year from 95. Um, no, I do not think both do. I think that Chase will. I think Chase will because the Sapphire Preferred is getting refreshed at some point. I think Chase will. I do not think that City will. Again, I know nothing. So hey, double double. Thank you for the super chat, man. It means a lot. I appreciate you. Thank you. That that means a lot to me. Happy holidays, John and all. Very cool, man. Thank you. Yeah, happy holidays to you too as well. And it's something we just had Thanksgiving, and all of a sudden it's like less than 2 weeks away from Christmas and whatnot. To this, man, it's time's just flying by. I think I'm all caught up on messages now. Um, yeah, the green card's a hard one for me to imagine. I I could see it I could see it going to like 225 or something like that, from where it is right now with the 150. But like like I wouldn't be shocked if it only went to 195. Um, I don't see a whole lot of stuff being added to it for that small of an annual fee increase, if that makes sense. I could see in my mind, I'm thinking if anything gets added to it as far as the credit goes, I think clear stays. I could see a rideshare credit being on that card. Resi, I don't see Resi. I could see rideshare though. Kirby says these companies don't care what our thoughts are, but it's fun to speculate. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's fun. Like I know Matt's got a certain thought process that he has and he goes by. And of course I think differently. I mean, I agree with some things, I disagree with other things, and that's what's really fun about this is that we all can have our own thought process about stuff. And in a bigger picture with this whole thing is I like watching other people, it, whether it be having them on with me or just other people's content, whether it's Philip, whether it's Luke, whether it's Chad, whether it's Joe, whatever, Sledge, Matt, whatever it is, whoever it is, I like learning from other people. Number one, I like listening to people's stories. I like listening, and what I mean by stories is not just their actual story, but also why a certain card, why a certain setup works for them. Why do they love this so much? And why do they dislike the other things so much? And it may be something that I don't agree with. Like someone might say, oh, I can't use Amex because of this and this and this reason. I get zero value. And that's totally valid. That's completely valid. I I will not crap on someone for not liking something that I like or that I get benefit from, but I like hearing their story as to why. Like, what is your situation? Like what is your situation and what do you get value from and why? And it's like, okay, I could see why this thing that works really well for me doesn't work for you. I can see that. And like I like hearing people's stories and I like hearing people's situations and I just think it's really interesting. I don't have to agree or disagree. I just like listening because I also learn from everybody else. So that's what I love about this so much is that there's just so much information out there that that I gain every day from because you all do it much better than I do. So and much more knowledgeable than I am. So that's what I love about this a lot. I think I'm all caught up on chats here. Um, yeah, so that's I don't know. I don't know what's coming down the pike. If Luke, if you're still here, I'm looking forward to your what you talked about in your live on Thursday night. If no one's watched Luke's live from Thursday night, go back and watch it. Where Luke's going to do a little kind of what I was trying to do at the beginning of this year, where I was trying to do the trifecta experiment, right? So I still want to do that. I still want to do it at some point, but then I got derailed by by welcome offers, and it's like, yeah, this is going to take a back seat for a while. So, but it's like I want to do the trifecta thing again, but um, Yeah, just not for a while. So background says thinking differently. I heard that's illegal in Reddit land. Yeah. Yeah, you have to think like me or else. Well, that's a whole other thing too, right? Like it's so easy to be tribal in this too as well, right? Like, I'm team Amex, screw City, screw Chase, blah blah blah. You know, everybody else sucks. I really dislike people like that where they crap on what someone else is doing. And I despise that. And I mean, I have the Chase trifecta. I have the City trifecta sitting right here on my desk. Um, I have them for a reason. And I mean, mostly right now, it's kind of like it's content right now, right? Like I said, like I've really been enjoying doing the sciencing. I'm sciencing my Strata Premiere right now for more videos. Those videos have done pretty well. So it's like I'm gonna keep doing them. Like be the data point you want to know, right? And I like sharing what I find with you all. So um, it's just an interesting it is such an interesting thing to be in. I never thought I'd be in this, but it's really cool. Double Double says, John, do you have any big predictions for 2020? I don't, man. That's a Matt thing. I just I, big predictions. No, I don't have any. I have small ones. I just don't have any. I don't have any big ones. I don't know. I guess if I had to make a prediction, I don't know if it's a big one or not, but Wells Fargo launches the Beyond this in 2026. There, you heard it first. Wells Fargo launches the Beyond. There, how's that? QC Man says the CC Reddit folks really think the YouTubers are all scammers. It's like they only watch a handful of big channels. Yeah. Um, I watch a couple of big channels, but that's it. I don't watch many big channels at all. Uh, and the number one reason is because I don't identify with them. Like the Sebbies of the world. I know everybody loves Sebby and all that. And I think Sebby's a nice guy. He seems like he's a nice guy. Like Sebby, Ben Hedges, like I don't identify because my lifestyle is totally different from them. So I don't identify with them. So what they're doing and what they're talking about, like it just doesn't resonate with me. Like I resonate with like me. Like I'm a channel that I just hit 1,400 subscribers, right? I just hit 1,400 subscribers to the channel. I'm a tiny channel that doesn't mean squat in the grand scheme of things. I like learning from the people that are actually doing the thing, that are actually showing proof that they're doing the thing, that aren't just talking about the cards and they never show proof that they've actually done anything. Like, of course, Luke's got a pretty big channel. Well, I consider it compared to my channel, it's huge. Like Luke walks the walk. Chad walks the walk. Sledge walks the walk. Um, you know, the smaller channels that actually show they're doing stuff, like those are the people I gravitate to because I identify with them because I think those guys are also just guys that are working. I'm just a dude in the Midwest doing my thing. Dugras, like I love Dugras. Like Dugras is salt of the earth, man. He's just like I can't wait to meet up with him. Just he and I, and he, like I said, he and I are going to meet up. I really want to talk to him about this, but like meet up at least a couple times a year because we're so close to each other geographically. So it just makes sense for us to get together. But like Dugard is just a salt of the earth, just a normal dude, just a normal guy with a family. His style may not be my style, but I learned so much from Dugras it's just a cool thing. It's just so cool, and just I gravitate toward the smaller channels. So background says, all issuers are terrible. The only issuer that is good is Credit One. And if you disagree with me, you're wrong. Team Credit One. I mean, Richie is the CEO of Credit One, so he might actually agree with you that Credit One is the best. Yeah, yeah, credit, yeah, ugh. Yeah, that's just like Reddit. Yeah, right. Excuse me. I predict no credit card annual fees will go down next year. Yeah, yeah, that's a great prediction, QC man. I think you are 100% right on that one. Matt says, I got issuer grades finishing on Monday, issuer wish lists from Tuesday. After that, predictions. Yeah, see, Matt's your guy. Matt's your guy for the predictions. Although, I mean, I know I got on. I think I got on with you last year, Matt. We talked about predictions with Amex, but I mean, yeah, Matt is the predictor guy. Taking the easy road out. QC man, same with Sebi. He definitely seems like a nice guy, and the YouTube guys who've interacted with him seem to like him. But his vacation style, yeah, like I say, he seems like a dude. He seems like a great dude. Like I have nothing against him at all. He seems like a great guy. I just don't. What he does just doesn't resonate with me. I'm just a different guy. So and over time I've gravitated to the channels that I identify with and that I've spent time with, like in person and hung out with, and the people that are just the normal people in the world. Yeah, yeah, way above my pay grade too, dude. Same. That's exactly how I enjoy you guys. Why I enjoy you guys, because it's real. Well, thank you, LG man. That means a lot. I appreciate you, sir. That means that means a lot. Thank you. Double Double says, QC man, I'm going to take the contrarian and say the CSR AF will go back to 550. I don't want to hear any negativity. That ain't going to happen, dude. That is, I would bet a year's salary that's not going to happen. Hey, Nemo Los Angeles. What's up, Nemo? Good to see you, man. Holy crap, it's a Dollar Man sighting. What is up, Dollar Man? Dude, five gifted memberships from Dollar Man. Dude, I haven't seen you in a long time, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, sir. Very, very generous. Thank you, man. I'm very, you just made my day seeing you here, man. Thank you. Yeah. So if you just got a gifted sub from Mr. QC man, or from a Dollar Man, please thank him, because that's super generous. Robert Drill got one. Dominic History got one. Spartan Finance got one. DJ Bruce Wayne got one. Jesse YouTube Experiment got one. Nice. We did. We can again. Okay. Yeah, man. Let's talk about it. Dollar Man, thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. What do you do? I can't talk all of a sudden or read. Resonates with me, man. Thank you. That means a lot. When you guys say that, yeah, it means a lot that you guys think that of me. Thank you. Oh, Luke says no one has ever called me normal. Well, for an Appalachian guy, I think you're pretty normal, Luke. So I do think of you, you're a working dad. So you got Carlos and a wife, and I know your situation is a little bit different with what the wife does and everything, but I guess I still consider you to be like a normal guy. So, at least in my mind, you are. Not normal is a compliment. uh, but yeah, like I said, just when I started down this road in it was in late 2022, beginning of 2023, when I started researching credit cards for travel and all that. Like everything that popped up for me initially was like, Ben Hedges and Sebi and who's the other guy? I think his first name is Mark. I can't remember his last name. like those guys would pop up and I'd watch their content and stuff, because they had channels, they've been around forever. And then as I started digging in deeper, then other channels started popping up. Like I think Chad's channel popped up and Luke's channel popped up. And so I started seeing these smaller channels then. And once, after about the first year of being in this, I started I started dipping away from the bigger channels because I realized that what they're talking about were things that I wasn't talking about, or things that didn't resonate with me because their lifestyle is not mine. So it just didn't resonate. So I drifted away from those guys. Again, Sebi seems like a solid guy. Seems like a really nice guy. His lifestyle is different than mine. So there's only so many hours in a day that you can watch content too. So it's like there's only certain people I watch. So Dollar Man says, oh, why did that not show up? There we go. I got a new job, so I haven't had time to check on the YouTube settling in now. No problem, Dollar Man. I think you popped up in a comment on the video, I think the last day or two. So, or maybe it was in Discord you pinged me, but yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. It does my heart well to see you again. So thank you. Oh man, now JR, JR, you man, another gifted 5 subs to the channel. Thank you. It means a lot. That very kind of you. Alejandro got one. Calder got one. I know Calder's here. Mike from LA got one. Sam got one, and Matt got one. So there you go. So yeah, thank you, uh, JR Rod. Very, very kind of you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Mark, yes, Mark Reese. Yep. It's like Mark. I know it's Mark something. What is it? Yeah, Mark Reese. Yeah, this channels I just don't resonate with. So the stream just got carpet bombed with gifted members. Yes, you very kind. Again, uh, JR Rods, thank you. It means a lot. And also Darman, very, very kind of you. Carpet bombed. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Nemo, everyone has to find their own style that works for them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I think styles evolve too. I think people's styles over time evolve. Like I know Luke's talked about this a lot, where it's like he's leaning into one ecosystem for a little while, and then Luke's pivoting. Luke talked about this. If you've not watched Luke's live from Thursday night, go back and watch it. He talked about pivoting. Like he's going to try a whole different approach. Like he wants to simplify. He wants to try a whole different approach for in 2026. So we all pivot in this game. Like I see myself closing several cards next year, and all the cards I'm probably closing are Amex cards. So doesn't mean I don't love Amex. It just means that I have fat that I don't need anymore. So it is what it is. Things change. Jesse is here. What's up, Jesse? Hope you're doing good, man. QC man kind of sucked that some of the smaller channels I liked had to go away, like Joe Bro and Waller's Wallet. I I knew of Waller's. Watched some of Waller's content. Yeah, there's other people too. Like I know that Matt Welter's not done anything for a while, but I think his job is taking over his life. So um yeah, there's like this stuff happens, right? Life happens. Like I was kind of dormant for a little while this summer just because work was not fun. And and being in a certain mental state with all that going on, and I just was not feeling content for a little while. Like I just kind of shut down for about a month. So, um, but doing content also helps too in that world. Like doing content also helps separate me from that world too. So I realize that. So you guys are stuck with me. Luke, simplify. That'll last you. Yeah. I'm like, that's going to last until the end of January. I I thought you preferred ecosystem. It is Amex. Yeah, it is Amex. I'm just getting rid of cards I don't need, Jesse. Like I have a I have a Delta Blue card that I have no need for that's just sitting here. So it's going to get closed. I have a Delta Sky Miles Gold business card and a Delta Platinum card. So why do I need the blue card? Like that doesn't make any sense for me. The Delta Business Green, it makes no sense for me. So it's going to go away. Um, you know, one of my platinums is going to get closed. I don't need two platinums. So yeah, so it's just cards that I don't need. I will definitely have a platinum still. I have my Blue Business Plus still. I have my Delta Platinum card, my Hilton Honor Surpass card, my green card. Like none of those cards are going away. So just trimming stuff I just don't use and don't need. Joe Bree and Waller's Wallet were great channel. That I never ran across Joe Bree, but Waller's Wallet, yeah. Waller's Wallet was pretty good. Matt Welter and CJ are, yeah, CJ's another one. Yes, CJ, yeah, is another one. Yeah, I really enjoyed Matt's and CJ's content a lot. Double Double says, yeah, life doesn't care about your plans. Got to roll with it. Take care, John. Yep. Yeah, man. Got to take care of yourself. Stuff happens. You got to take care of yourself. And like part of that time was me shutting down and, you know, was in a kind of a dark place for a little bit. And so that's how I coped. So I mean, Jake Bro, his channel is still active, but different focus now. Also, Josh Butler. Yeah, Josh Butler's who's another one. Yeah. I mean, and Josh Butler had a kid. So, I mean, that's completely understandable that, you know, having a child totally changes things. So, is there any worry about canceling lots of cards in quick succession with Amex? I don't know. I myself do not have any data points with you because I've only canceled one card with Amex so far, and that's been the gold card. And that was back in, well, when did I do that video? Like a few months ago. So I've only closed one so far. Um, the next one's annual fee doesn't even hit until the blue card doesn't have an annual fee. The Delta blue card, I should say. The business green, I think, doesn't hit until like July. So that's going to be a while before I close that card. The platinum, one of the platinums that I am closing doesn't renew until like May. So they're not going to be close. But I don't know though. I don't know if closing like 10 cards with them on the same day, that's probably bad. I would say with any bank, that's probably bad. I wouldn't do that. I would spread them out. Background says, as a Gen Zer, life doesn't care. In in return, we got the Gen Z stare. Oh man, yeah. So yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at right now. But doing the content. I didn't yeah, I've only closed one card with MX so far. But yeah, don't worry, Jesse. I'm not MX is still my preferred. I'm gonna have a platinum. I'm gonna have a Blue Business Plus. I'm gonna have a Delta. Like my Delta Platinum and my Delta Business Gold are not going anywhere. So not that I can think of a reason why right now. So that's 4 cards right now. Um, so yeah, Delta's still my love. But I'm playing in other sandboxes too. So I said video dropping tomorrow for my newest card. So um but I think I will give you all a sneak peek, but the video is dropping tomorrow. And in the video I actually do the unboxing of the card. It's a nice box too. And also I go into why I got the card now at this particular time and go over some of the benefits and perks and whatnot. But here's the sneak peek. There you go. To be fair, feels like the Gen Zer stare is just the stare of everyone who is just burnt out and tired. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding, man. John, what's your advice for not burning out? For not burning out in general or in credit cards or Strata Elite? That's not the Strata Elite. Uh, JR Rod says, John, if you if you would have to pick just one premium card, which would it be and why you think you would answer the same 1 year ago? Well, I did answer 1 year ago in a video that I did about if I only had to have one premium card, that's not changed. That's the platinum card. And the reason why is because the biggest reason why is because I mostly fly Delta. So I want access to the Centurion lounges and Sky Clubs. So I mean, mostly it's for the Sky Clubs, but also Centurions as well. So I now I could also get that access with the Delta Reserve. So that is an option as well. But yeah, the platinum card hands down is the one that benefits me the most. Strata Elite. The pre. You'll see it tomorrow, QC man, in the video. Yeah, it's the pre. All the above. Man, I don't know, dude. I struggle with that too. Um, staying balanced is hard. I think it has to do with balance, but I think it also has to do with mental health. I don't know that. Yeah, I think with anything, I think it comes with you have to be grounded as much as you can be. But it's sometimes I struggle with it. So, and especially, I think if you have a support group around you of people, like the biggest thing for me is I being alone and working from home. Um, that's I think a big part of it is you need to have a network of people that you can depend on and that lift you up, and that you can that bring you support. John, what's your favorite movie? Wow, of all time? Like my favorite movie ever? Just tapped into Epcot. Y'all are my peeps, but it's time to get my ears on. Wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. If you don't if I don't see you on a live before that, man, I cannot read tonight. What is up with me? Uh yeah, same to you, Chad. Put those ears on, enjoy Epcot. I'm jealous of you having the touring of the world of snacks. That's awesome, dude. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you, man, as well. QC man, you need extra PP memberships for your secret family in Iceland. Dude, I've got like 7 cards that give me party pass memberships. I think I literally have like I don't know how many I don't know how many party pass cards I have, but like I'm like, how do I keep track of all the party pass cards I have? Like it's like seriously. It's like which one is this one? I have to write on them which one's which. But like, yeah. Like it's like I need another card with party pass. Oh man. Yeah, have fun, Chad. That's awesome, man. Boxer, what is up, man? Hope you're doing good, sir. Boxer, I'm probably getting ready to stop in a few minutes. I've been going for 2 hours now. I think I'm all caught up on chats here. Let me go back up here and see if I missed anything. Uh, thank you again, Die Maker, for the super chat, man. That's very kind of you. I appreciate you. Mike and your 10 memberships, man. Thank you. That's very kind of you, man. I appreciate you. Just making sure I'm not missing anybody. Thanking people again. Yeah, ask me if you have any further questions. Let me know. We'll go for a few more minutes here. QC man for your gifted sub. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. It means a lot. Um, double double two for your super chat. Thank you, double double. That means a lot. Very kind of you. Dollar man for your 5 memberships, man. Thank you. Super kind of you, man. Thank you. And JR Rods too. Thank you for your 5 gifted as well. Very kind. That means a lot. All All right. So boxers. Yeah, I just stopped to eat quick. John, get my Discord. Yeah, I think I did. I think I replied to you. Unless you sent me another one. Yeah, I replied back to your message. Yep. But I'll check again if you sent me a new one. Yep, I saw you. I replied back to you. Should Chiefs tank rest of season to get a better draft pick? No, they shouldn't. They should try. They should try. They should try to play and win. Seriously, this the stack of party pass cards you amass doing this is pretty ridiculous to look at. Yeah, like I've got, oh man, so many cards with party pass. It's I could gift memberships to party pass like forever and not run out. LG says, John, I'm still learning a lot and have been enjoying the ride. I grew up on only using cards for emergencies. I mean, cards come in handy for emergencies too. I mean, they do. That's like that's like a last resort thing, but if you have to, you have to. I've been there, done that. So I it is what it is. So I'm learning with you, man, because I know this much about all this stuff. So I don't know anything along with you. Not sure did you, okay. Yeah, I replied back to you, man. And with the MX stuff, with the financial review, kind of funny. I had that situation a few weeks ago that I told you and Anthony about where they demanded the payment of or financial review. Yeah, man. It seems like they're going through a swath of financial reviews. So if it matters, at least the pre PP has Yes, it does have. Yep, sure does. It does have restaurants. I've never been to a Party Pass restaurant yet. And I think what very few cards now actually offer Party Pass restaurants as well. So yeah, it is. We're at 2 hours and it is dinner time. It is 5 o'clock here in KC. So I ate breakfast early this morning as I was out running errands and ate no lunch. And so it's chili season, so I have chili cooking downstairs in the crock pot. So, and I can smell it, and the house smells really good. So I think I'm going to end it right here and go have some dinner. There's 41 people in here right now. Thank you all for being here. It means so much to see you all here. It blows my mind when I see people here and you all want to hang out with me and talk and whatnot. It truly is humbling that you all are here. So I appreciate you all again. Thank you so much. And as I always say at the end of all my videos, please be respectful to each other and please be good to each other and please have conversations and listen to each other. Okay. And until next time, bye for now.